Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to LDS Boxing. Back with another one. You know what I'm saying? About to break down these new WBA rankings. You know what I'm saying? I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Feel free to drop comments. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. My man JC in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. All right, we're gonna do a little screen share. We're gonna run through it. You know what I'm saying? We see something crazy, we definitely gonna address it. But for the most part, I checked it out earlier. There's really nothing too crazy. So it just dropped December the first. Supposed to came out last night. They was tripping, but it came out today. So let's jump into it. So of course, we got Usyk as a unified champion. So we waiting for that fight with him and AJ. Trevor Bryan is a regular champion. He just got ordered. He got a purse bid coming up with Manuel Char. We've been down this road again. You know what I'm saying before. You know what I'm saying about to go down it again. Their purse bid is scheduled for December the 9th. So we're gonna see, but it's a bunch of rules though. Like you can't get out of it if somebody falls out, the other one will rewarded the belt or some shit like that. They got a lot of rules. You got to lay down a certain percentage of your purse. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it via Skype or Zoom or something like that. You got to be there in Miami to actually put your bid in. So they're trying to make this fight happen. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? So finally we get that shit out the way. My man Joe in the building. What's good, bro? Salute to you. You got Dubois, number one. You know what I'm saying? Not sure what he got coming up next. Michael Hunter's fighting tomorrow. He got a rematch tomorrow versus Jerry Forrest. So that's a fight he should win again. He won the first fight pretty easy. You got Helenius. Fury should be back. Fury should be back like February, I heard. February 19th. He may be on the Con Brook undercard. AJ 5, Wilder 6. That's funny saying Wilder and AJ 5 and 6. That's crazy. Andrew Weed's supposed to come back in March in Mexico. You got Arslan Beck. Arslan Beck about to face Maris Watt coming up early next year. Let me see. Philip Herkovich fighting this weekend, I believe. He's fighting on Devin Hayes on the card. He got a late replacement. They moved Mark DeMorey down to 15. He was supposed to face Michael Hunter, but I guess they pushed him back. So like nothing really changed, nothing really crazy. They kind of switched the order up a little bit, but nothing too crazy. The biggest news is Trevor Bryan and Manuel Char got ordered. You know what I'm saying? That first bid supposed to go down December the 9th, so nothing too crazy. My man Prime in the building. What's good with you, bro? What's good with you? Salute to you. Keep doing that content, bro. All right, we're moving down to cruiserweight. So the super champion, Austin Marion, he's gonna fight the number two guy, Alexei Igorov. That's December the 10th. That's next week. That's a pretty good fight, bro. And that's a fight can go either way, but we'll see. Gallimari is trained by Abel Sanchez. The regular champion is Rahab Mahari. Now, I guess he's gonna get the winner since they're trying to consolidate these belts. You know what I'm saying? Dorlicos is number one. He just came back November the 20th, had a second round knockout, so easy work. Badu Jack just fought last week. He had an easy second round knockout. I would like to see Doricos versus Badu Jack. Shit, let's get it. Chris Bell Smith, he just had a recent victory. Let me see. Glanton, I want to see Glanton run that back with a Pochi. That was a good fight. That's a fight of the year candidate. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Mike Perez has had a fight. Number 11, Roman Fres. He got a fight. Excuse me. He got a fight coming up. And cruiserweight is pretty good though. Really, if you they got some good names. It's just we don't really know them like that, but they actually got some good names, and it makes some good fights too. So we'll see. But yeah, they got a big fight coming up next week. Gallimarian versus Igorov. So that should be pretty good. All right. Let me see. 175. Andrew Charles in the building. What's good, bro? Salute to you. Salute, salute. So we had like heavyweight. So we got Dimitri Bivol. He's gonna make a defense December the 11th. He's fighting Omar Salamov, who just came in number 10. That's a good fight. Salamov can fight. You know what I'm saying? He just I know he's supposed to fight Joe Smith, but he can fight though. That's a good matchup. So he gonna stay active. We got Boston number one. Waxy, he's supposed to fight December the 18th, but he had to pull out. He's supposed to face Max Vlasov, but he hurt his hand. Cal Smith is number three. Zerto number four. Zerto is facing off against number five, Yanitsky Gonzalez. That's a WBA eliminator. The winner get Bivol. So that's what's up. You got Darrell. Dan Aziz coming off a big victory. couple of weeks ago. Looked real good. Got some decent names: Bolanix, Richards. Lyndon Arthur is facing off against Anthony Yard this week, part two. That's a good fight. So yeah, light heavyweight actually is picking up this month of December. Like I said, Zerto is fighting, Bivol is fighting. Uh, you got Berta Bia versus Marcus Brown, December 17th. So yeah, start to pick up a little bit. And then you got Arthur versus Yard. So you're gonna see a little bit of clarity, you know what I'm saying, light heavyweight division. So that's what's up. That division was down a little bit, but now the top guys starting to fight pretty decent. All right, 168. So Canelo is the undisputed champion. He do whatever he want to do. Dave Morrell is coming back December the 18th versus number 10 Alantez Fox. So I just noticed something off the rip. Caleb Plant is in at number 3, and I guess that star is under review. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. That's some big news. Because if Caleb Plant coming in that high, that lets me know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Canelo about to vacate that WBA. Maybe they'll make Dave Morrell versus Caleb Plant. I don't know. You never know. He came in pretty high off the loss. Number one, Adios Yasubonuli. Now he won the eliminator, so he's the mandatory. So we'll see if it be David Morrell face Adios, or they trying to position Caleb Plant to face David Morrell. We'll see. That was alarming when I seen that. So it kind of jumped, you know what I'm saying, caught my eye. You got John Ryder, Lemieux. You got some notable names. Rocky Fielding comes in the new rankings. Pedro McCory. So both guys coming off of victories not too long ago. So yeah, that's what's up. They dropped Gabe all the way down to 15. Got Edgar Berlanga. So yeah, so I want to see. That's curious to see what Caleb Plant gonna do. What they gonna do with him coming off that loss to Canelo. Pretty interesting. This is why I like to do the rankings, because you see stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of get a forecast on what's going to happen. Trey X in the building. What's good, bro? Salute, salute. He said I've been keeping an eye on Tristan. Yeah. He's coming off that shoulder injury. Yeah, that was crazy, and he didn't have running shields in the fight. I mean, in his corner that fight. So yeah, hopefully he come back. I pick Jose do over Aziz. Yeah. Dan Aziz took it to him. He took it to him, man. Yeah, he took it to him right from the opening bell. He fought him like the way you're supposed to fight a tall guy. He didn't give him no space to work. Salute to what's up? The boxing session. What's good, bro? Salute to you, bro. Bruce goes in the building. What's good with you? Salute to you, Bruce. Andrew Charles, he said Caleb can still make some moves. He looked good. Yeah, he did. I thought he did. I just felt like his confidence wavered, you know what I'm saying, down the stretch. But he was boxing well. He was hitting Canelo in between a lot of combinations. I thought he was doing okay. He can definitely come back. He just, you know what I'm saying, as long as everything is straight with him. Chin Smoke in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. He said Morrell versus Plant. That's a good fight, right? They got the same manager, you know what I'm saying? Same, they on PBC. Yo, that fight can happen. You never know. It's a reason why Caleb Plant coming in number 3. It's a reason. Okay. Now we at middleweight. So Murata is going to unify with Triple G at the end of the month. Hopefully that fight comes to pass. I know Japan is closing down their borders. You gotta have special permit. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that fight still happens. But we'll see. Lara is the mandatory, but he gonna get the winner. You know what I'm saying? He said, who would you take of Plant versus Charlo? I like that's a good fight to me. I don't know. I would favor Charlo in that fight. It's 60. Well, yeah. I favor Charlo. I like Charlo in that fight. I think he'll have issues with the movement if Caleb Plant decides to move. But I take Charlo. Bruce Groves, yes sir. So Lara is the mandatory for Murata and Triple G winner. You know what I'm saying? He may have a fight coming up, so be on the lookout for him. Chris Eubank, he's supposed to fight December the 11th, but his fight got pushed back. He's fighting Liam Williams. That's a good fight. And Carissa Shields is on that card too, so her fight got pushed back along with it. So yeah. Jaime Munguia, he just fought. He got another fight date. He gonna fight in Mexico in February. I know the WBC ordered him to face off against Darenchenko, but you already know. Sergio Martinez got a fight date coming up in January. You know what I'm saying? He's still fighting. Luis Arias is fighting this weekend on Tank's undercard. He's fighting Vaughn Alexander, Devin Alexander's brother. They're gonna fight off TV. Okay, you got Zanabek. He just got ordered to fight Andre for the WBO. He just fought on Bud Crawford's undercard. Let me see. Rosario came back. He had a easy knockout victory in Dominican Republic. He made, you know what I'm saying, he moved up to 160, you know what I'm saying, which I think is good. So he probably take one or two more fights before he fight one of the top guys. Devonchenko is in a good fight this weekend versus Carlos Adama. So yeah, man, we'll see. 160 is down to me because I think the champions not fighting each other except for just now Triple G and Murata. But hopefully they can pick up the pace. Dave Morrell was 130 and two as an amateur. Yeah, he got long arms. He can box. He's very skillful. It's gonna be a tricky fight with Alantez Fox, who is like 6'5", you know what I'm saying, just as long. If he come to box like I know he can, it's gonna be a tricky fight for him. But I think Morrell should win that fight. What you make of Ari not getting any TV? Oh, Arias not getting any TV. I don't know. I don't really care really. But I think he should have got something. I know he was in talks with Tony Harrison, but I ain't tripping off of it. You know what I'm saying? He just staying active, I guess. Yeah, I got you. I ain't tripping off of it. But they could have found the spot for him. Hopefully Mayweather Promotions showed the undercard on their Facebook or YouTube channel. Makes sense to me. What's up, Andre? Salute to you. Because they got Jaleel Hackett is on the card. You got Ava Knight on the undercard. You got Mia Ellis. So notable young fighters. You got Malik Warren out of Baltimore. So why we can't see them fight? You know what I'm saying? Put it on the. I don't care if it's on a sketchy YouTube stream. I watch it. He said you going to the hand. Yeah, bro, yo, last minute, bro. I decided to go. I just decided like late last night, bro. I wasn't gonna go, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go down there for sure. I've been studying Janabek. He's pretty good. Yeah, 308 amateur. He was a world champ. Yeah, he can fight. Yeah, I think so too. I think Andrea should get credit too. I've been on Zanabek for a minute too. He's real crafty, man. I was there live watching him his last fight with Endom, and that guy I like his footwork. He's very balanced on his shots. You know what I'm saying? He don't really give you too much, and he can counter you with the left hand. Um, that's a tricky fight for Andre. You know what I'm saying? That's a tricky fight. So we'll see if Andre, go through with the fight or whatnot. That's a tricky fight. All right, 154. So we got good news with the undisputed. We're gonna get the rematch, Charlo versus Castano. So that's what's up, man. That's what we needed in boxing. So that's February 26th in Houston. Michael Soro and Matt Renoff, they fighting December 17th. That's a big fight too. That's for the mandatory position for the winner of undisputed. So yeah, that's a good fight, and that's a true test for Matt Renoff. Soro is a dark horse to me, and I kind of favor Soro in this fight. Number three, Carmelo Jara. He fighting this week. He's fighting Friday on the zone. You know what I'm saying? He's an action packed fighter fighting in Spain. Number four, Liam Smith. He's fighting Jesse Vargas January the 29th in Vegas. That's gonna be on the zone. Kubanov. A lot of these guys got fights coming up. Kubanov is fighting Teixeira. That's a good fight. Former world champion versus Kubanov. That's in Russia next week, December the 11th. That's on the Dmitry Bivol undercard. This guy Kubanov, he using the shoulder roll. He can fight a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Elvis Gomez. You got Sergio Garcia is facing Fundora Friday. I mean, excuse me, Sunday on Tanks on the card. You got Carlos Adamas. He's on Tanks on the card. He's fighting Devonchenko. So yeah, a lot of these guys, that's good. They stand active. Vladimir Hernandez, that's the kid who beat J Rock on the Fury Wilder undercard. So yeah, I like 154. I'm just glad Undisputed is happening. No mandatory is messing that up. So I'm glad with that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. We'll move down to welterweight. So yeah, welterweight. So Ugas, um, he got a purse bid coming up with Stanionis. I mean, it's crazy they got him in the tournament, but he got a purse bid coming up. So we're gonna see if he's gonna drop the belt or he's gonna go through with it. My gut and what I'm thinking, he's gonna drop the belt and fight Spence. Now I know people saying, well, why would he drop the belt and fight Spence? He gonna lose leverage. No, he don't. How he gonna lose leverage when he got the one of the best wins in the division, being Pacquiao? You know what I'm saying? That he don't lose no value. You know what I'm saying? Luke dropping a corrupt station by the belt. Let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? They should have gave Pacquiao the belt back when he got signed to fight Spence. And then now look what they're doing. So it look like to me they don't want Spence to fight for their belt. So why, you know what I'm saying? Why try to go through with this? But if he do go through with the tournament, then you know what I'm saying, you know, he'll face off against Stanionis maybe late January, which is a decent fight, you know what I'm saying? Then he gonna face Buteyev in the spring, late spring, something like May or maybe right before the summer, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But I'm thinking he gonna go get the money. That's what I'm thinking. But we'll see. Um we got Stanionis number one, Virgil. Virgil coming back December the 22nd. Not sure on his opponent. I know WBC ordered him versus Avanesian, but we'll see what he do. But I know he got a new trainer. We'll see how everything unfolds and stuff like that. So, normally when you get a new trainer, you probably want to take a little step back just to get used to the trainer. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But we'll see. They got Boost number three, so that's what's up. He's in a good spot. So he's top three and top three, top four, and across the board and all the sanction bodies. So yeah, he got some shit coming for him pretty soon. Abel Ramos up in there. That's a good fighter. Conor Ben, he's facing off against Algieri December the 11th. You still got these dudes in here. Magistry, he's still ranked over Michael Fox. That's crazy. Mario Barrios moved up. Jamal James. Yeah. Jesus Ramos, David Avanesian. David Avanesian been on a real hot streak. You know what I'm saying? Ever since he lost the Mean Machine. So yeah, so we'll see. December the 9th, that's the first bid, Ugas and Stanionis. So we're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? That's the same day, the first bid of the heavyweight fight, Trevor Bryan and Manuel Charles. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. All right, 140. So we got undisputed. Josh Taylor, he's going to return February 26th. So this is the first time in history that I can remember. If anybody else know that we got a two four belt undisputed fights on the same day. Taylor versus Catterall early in the day on ESPN. Then we're gonna have Charlo Castano Part Two. So that's some dope ass shit too. I like that. So we'll see. We'll see how he look in that fight coming off a knee injury. Tank is coming back this week. After Tank, if he wins, he'll have like 5 days or a week to determine which belt he want to hold: 35, the regular, or 140. He's the mandatory in both. So it looked like he may go with the Cambosis. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, Tank will have a couple of days to decide. Alberto Paluyo, he's coming back December 18th. Look out for him. He was the WBA regular interim champion, but they got rid of those. So he's basically like a mandatory, basically. He's coming back on that Dave Morrell, Lantez Fox card. So look out for him. But Russell was supposed to face Davies, but he pulled out. Davies had that victory. He didn't look good to me. He didn't look good in that fight. I don't know if y'all caught that. They got Sando Martin up in there coming off the Mikey win. Back to your now. This another guy that can fight. He fought on Tank's undercard the last time. Regis, he supposed to come back. Is in talks to face number 11, Tyrone McKenna in Dubai. So we'll see how that works. Jack Catterall, that's a WBO mandatory who's gonna fight Josh Taylor. Barry Madonna should be back sometime. I like Dalton Smith. That's a UK prospect. He can fight. So yeah. We'll see. I know Josh Taylor gonna about to have a bunch of mandatories if he decide to stay at 140, which I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. He said it'd be whack if Andre lost having go through the mandatories. I mean, hey, it is what it is. How many mandatories he fought? He only fought what? Liam Williams was a mandatory. I think he only fought one mandatory, y'all. Let me think. Since he signed with the Zone, he fought Walter Kakmadakwa. That was a vacant title. Then he defended against Akaval. Then he fought Selecki. Those were voluntaries. Then he had a mandatory in Stephen Butler, but Stephen Butler turned it down to go to Japan and fight Murata. Got stopped in 5 rounds. And then Luke Keeler was a voluntary, right? And then Liam Williams was a voluntary because McGill didn't step up. Then no, Will, excuse me, Leon Williams was a mandatory because McGill he decided to turn it down, so he got that out the way. Then he just fought a voluntary and quickly, so he only had two mandatories. I don't understand. That's why I got y'all covered. He ain't been fighting mandatory after mandatory after mandatory. He fought like three voluntaries in a row, and then quickly was a voluntary. So I got y'all covered. I know some people run with that. I know what it is. Sometimes we go to these channels and that's the first thing we hear. Damn, he just fought a mandatory. Nah, bro. When you break it down, he only fought one mandatory. You know what I'm saying? So and this will be his second after fighting the voluntary, which is that's what he's supposed to do. And um, his last mandatory was April. So by the time they negotiate and make this fight, it's gonna be around April when he fight his next mandatory. So Andre ain't getting the shaft. He ain't getting done dirty or nothing like that, y'all. So let me slow that down. Salute to you though, bro. Yeah, slow that down. He said too many damn belts. Yeah, that's for sure. Montana Love in a decent scrap. Yeah, he's facing a guy like 29-1. His only loss was to Jose Zepeda at 35, a Mexican fighter, come forward. So yeah, yeah, he in a decent fight. Lou DeBella getting ego crazy. And I don't blame Lou. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You gotta get your bag. Did you answer my question? Which one was it? Does Andre get credit? Yeah, I said yeah. If that's the one, yeah, he get credit for beating Zanabek. You know what I'm saying? If that was the question, I don't know if I missed anything else. Let me check my YouTube. I'm on StreamYard. But sometimes YouTube be having comments that I be missing. But StreamYard I don't be, you know what I'm saying? So it might be different. But if that's the question, Trey, yeah, I think he gets credit for my man. Oh, my bad. No, no, no. The one after that. My bad. Do you think we would only get undisputed in the off-brand weight classes or extend into money divisions? I think it all depends on. So this was the question I missed. This all depends on the politics in these divisions. I think I think we should be able to get them in the off-brand divisions, but it all depends. Like 122, it shouldn't be no reason why we shouldn't get it in this division. Um, let me see, 154. Yo, 175. It shouldn't be so hard to make that. So I think it all depends on the politics in each division. But to me, I think undisputed is overrated in my opinion. I think it's overrated because the best fights that we can have in some divisions, you know what I'm saying, don't even have the belts involved in it. And then there's so much politics with the belts. You know what I'm saying? This mandatory want to get called. That mandatory want to get called. So yeah, we'll see. But I think certain divisions deserve mandatory, like the divisions that we don't recognize, like cruiserweight. That's a division that needs undisputed. 105, 108, 112. You know what I'm saying? Those divisions, they need one champion. They need undisputed. But these glamour divisions like 147, those shits is not gonna get done. Too much money on the line, too much risk. A lot of guys don't want to take that risk. So yeah, that's my answer to that. My bad on that. Be missing them shits. I think I got that one. Montana, I think I got that one. I got that one. Lou getting ego crazy. Who you got, Chenko or Carlos Adames? I like Carlos Adames in this fight. I don't know, like Darren Chenko took a lot of punishment. You know what I'm saying? Love is a 20-1 favorite in his next fight. Yeah, I think he should win. All boxer guy. Um, Adames with Salas. Yeah, he's with Salas. Yep. He said salute. What's up, J8? Salute. I don't see much JoJo can do to Haney all day. I mean, it depends. If Devin Haney sit down with him and JoJo saw going to the body break him down, I think that's probably his best bet. But we'll see. But 135. So yeah, it's crazy right now. A lot of talks about this division. Cambosa's pulling off the upset, so he's unified champion. A lot of people calling him out. We got Tank this weekend. We got Devin and JoJo this weekend. So and then next week we got Lomachenko. Don't forget about Lomachenko. He definitely in the running for this shit too. But far as these rankings. So, like I said, Tank is regular in the 35 and 40. So that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? We'll see which decision he make. I think he's gonna stop Pitbull with Cruz, but we'll see. Number one is Rolly Romero. They got a star by that, so that means it's under review. So I don't know what they're doing. Now they ordered Rivera versus Linares, but Linares decided to take the WBC route. He's gonna face Zor Adelev in the final eliminator for Devin Haney, and that's funny because Devin Haney beat both guys already. He already beat Zor Adelev and Linares, so I don't know. So they may reorder a fight for Michelle Rivera, maybe Vasquez. He just won like a eliminator. He'll former champion. You see, they got Tio number 6. Let me see. You got Pitbull Cruz up in there. Frank Martin dropped to number 13. Damn, he's with Earl Spence and them. So yeah, we'll see, man. It's definitely you'll definitely get to see like the top guys at lightweight. I think that's good when these guys fight around the same time. You can, what I'm saying, it creates a lot of buzz in the division. You know what I'm saying? Um, let's see. He said I got Chenko. He's anything like he was. Yeah, we'll see. Boston Conversations, Reggie Orange in the building. What's good, bro? Salute to you. Who's undercard Adamas fighting on? Tank Davis, Tank and Pitbull Cruz. I'm taking Adamas. Derenchenko had one fight in his last 2 years, and all his last 4 fights have been real tough fights. Even the Jet Koke fight, I think he's wearing down for sure. So much for Loma and Tio rematch at 35. Yeah, hmm that fight gone for now. Okay, 130. So you got the champion Roger Gutierrez. He's going to defend his title against his mandatory Chris Colbert. That's like February 19th or something like that. We'll see once they announce it. That fight is done. John O'Carroll is the unified champion. I mean, excuse me, he's the mandatory for the for this title. Let me see who got a fight coming up. Most of these names haven't changed. Number 6, Rene Alvarado, he's facing off against number 10, Lamont Roach Jr. That's December 18th. That's on Zerto's undercard. That's a good fight. I like that fight. Yes, sir. Now we got 4 champions in this division. Ogawa just became the IBF champion last week, beating up on Fazili. We got Shakur as the WBO champion. WBC is Valdez, and I'm saying it makes sense for Shakur and Valdez to fight, but you already know how it is. I think Shakur gonna have a hometown fight coming up, maybe early part of next year. I think Valdez mess around and face off against Navarrete. We'll see. And then Ogawa, so he's gonna have a mandatory pretty soon. Zephyr Barrett and Bruno Taremo, they fighting on Parker Shazor undercard. Eddie Hearn got options on them, so he'll probably have him fight some of his UK guys before he'll have them to unify. So we'll see. All right, moving to 126. He said, yeah, so much for that. He said, you pulling up to the handy fight. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up, bro. You going? You pulling through? I'm gonna slide throughs, and then slide out. You know what I'm saying? So 126. So Leo is still a super champion. So he was ordered to fight the winner between Michael Conlan versus Lee Wood. That's a good fight. That's a real good fight. He said Navarrete all bad for Valdez. Yeah, that could be a tricky fight for Valdez for sure. So we'll see. Leo supposed to have a fight coming up. Y'all see number 2, they got Brandon Figueroa right there. So he officially moves up from 122 to 126. They got him number 2. Now you see him that high, you would think maybe he'll face Leo Santa Cruz right off the break. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Leo haven't fought at 126 in almost 3 years, almost 4 years, probably. I forgot the last time. 2019, maybe. I don't know. He haven't fought going on 2 years, coming off a knockout. And y'all think Uncle Al gonna put his homeboy Leo in there with Figueroa? I don't think so. I think Figueroa may have a couple of fights at 126, and then we'll see. You got Ray Ford. He moved up 5 spots. He number 9, so he cracked the top 10. So that's what's up. He had a nice performance last weekend. So That's what's up. They got him climbing. So we'll see. As far as the other champions, so Tato Neverett, I'm not sure if he's gonna move up or vacate. We'll see. Kiko, they're waiting on Galahad to exercise that rematch clause, but Kiko about to have a mandatory this Friday. You got Isaac Lowe. I think he's in these rankings. He's number 11. He's gonna face off against Luis Alberto Lopez. Lopez just beat up on Gabe Flores Jr. I don't know if y'all remember that fight. So that's this weekend. So the winner of that gonna be Kiko's IBF mandatory. And then Gary Russell, I don't know what he's gonna do. He's supposed to face Mark Marcelo in January, but I don't know. Y'all know how that is. So we'll see. Um, so upset. I never got to see Leo. Yeah, man. They've been in the division for a long ass time, never fought. That's crazy. Figueroa and that'd be crazy. That'd be fight of the year right there. Figueroa versus Navarrete. Yeah, I like that fight too. That'd be a fight of the year candidate for sure. And I think that actually be the first guy that can be physically stronger than Navarrete and can push him back. So yeah, we'll see. That'd be a good one. I like that. So 122. So we got MJ, the unified champion. My man Chris M in the building. Salute to you, bro. So he just defended his titles. Couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Not okay performance. You know what I'm saying? He had a shutout, so you can't really be too critical if you only lose one round. You feel me? Um, he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna pull up." Okay, no doubt, no doubt. Hit me on my IG. You know what I'm saying? You want to link up? You know what I'm saying? Drop me a DM or something like that. He said, what's going on with the high weights? I missed the start. Oh shit! You got to rewind, my good brother, or I recap it." You know what I'm saying? What's the word on Flores Jr.? What's next for him? I'm not sure. I don't know what's happening with him. I don't know. So MJ, so we know Fulton just won the two titles, so it makes sense to do undisputed. Like, so I'm gonna break down their mandatory. So Fulton got one mandatory. Danny Roman, he's the mandatory in the WBC and WBO. They worked that out. That's cool. So he kind of on hold. Danny Roman coming back in January sometime. So you know what I'm saying, that's cool. Now uh, MJ. Now MJ supposed to fought running Rios. That was his mandatory for a long time. Rios caught COVID. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So would the WBA allow these guys to go ahead and fight for undisputed, or would they start throwing in the mandatories again? You know, that's why I said I think it's kind of overrated with these undisputed. As soon as you get it, you know what I'm saying, or as soon as it get close, here come these mandatories and stuff like that. So we'll see. The WBA about to have three men. If they allow the undisputed, they're gonna have three mandatories. Ronnie Rios, who is old that fight really. Then Zach Hovanesian. He's the mandatory because he's supposed to fight Rais Alim. My bad. Aleem, but Aleem turned it down. You know what I'm saying? So once he turned it down, he default his mandatory position. So that's two mandatories. And then in a couple of weeks, number 5, Kameda, he's going to face off against number 10, Parajo. They're going to fight for eliminator. So you're going to have three eliminators. So I'm gonna see what the WBA gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they allow undisputed because I think that's probably the best fight to be made right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's really not a lot of stuff holding it back other than Ronnie Rios being the mandatory. So we'll see. We'll see, man. He said, speaking of fight of the year, um, that Fulton Figueroa fight to me is fight of the year to me. That fight lived up to the hype. I don't know. I don't think it's. I think it was a good ass fight though. Not fight of the year. Too much holding and clinching to me. I think the two that's sticking out to me. It was a lot of good ones, but two is Chocolatito versus Strada two. That's sticking out, and then Fury Wilder, and that was just because all the knockdowns and the drama of the fight, and you factor all that shit in. That kind of But I feel you though. That was a good fight. Would you be surprised if Devin dropped him? No, I wouldn't be surprised. Devin a big guy, you know what I'm saying? I think he hit harder than what a lot of people think. Boost versus Avanesian. That's what's up. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, since Virgil turned it down, the WC eliminator, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, Boots is number 3. Hopefully they pick him. So we'll see. So Yeah. So that's it for 22. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, Eddie Hearn can get this fight popping, man. Shit, if I see him down there, I'm asking that dude, yo, what's up with this undisputed, bro? We need to get it popping. All right, 118. So anyway, is coming back December 18th. He's fighting number 10, Dapian. So that's a routine title defense. I think he have a deal done with Casemiro. So this another division where all the champions going to be fighting like a week apart or you know what I'm saying, real close to each other in December. So you got on December the 11th, you have Casemiro defending his title versus Paul Butler. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Nonito Donaire defending his WC title versus Raymart Gaballo. Both of those fights are mandatories. And then a couple of days later, you got anyway. So I like that, yo. You get to see the top guys fighting around the same time, and they on the same schedule. So hopefully they can make a unification next. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see Donaire. I like to see anyway versus Casemiro since we already seen Donaire versus anyway. You know what I'm saying? Let that be last. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and get Casemiro anyway out the way. And that they already had a fight already scheduled already. But then COVID happened. Excuse me. I think they're supposed to fight like April 2020. But then all that shit started going on. So it seems like that fight can be rehashed and relived, and that's a good one too. So yes, sir. Rashid Warren number one, Gary Antonio number two. Gary Antonio fought last week. I mean, I felt like he was hindered by the knee. He had like a knee brace on, so I thought that kind of slowed him down. But shit, now I'm looking at it. Rashid Warren versus Gary Antonio. I'm with that fight. Let that be the mandatory. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. I like bantamweight. They got some good fighters down there for sure. He said, winner of Boots, Avenesian. Yeah, yeah. But the WC doing some shit with it. I don't think it'd be next, but it'd be like the Eliminators. You know how they do. Because Spence got a lot of power, so Spence don't really have to fight those guys. You see, he haven't fought his IBF mandatory, and that shit going on 3 years. So you already see how much pull he really have. So that's why I say when people get mad at Bud about making the fight, that's why I try to tell people they don't really want to listen, and they don't hear me. Spence has the power to like, man, fuck all that shit. Let's make the fight. He never did that, so that's why we ain't gonna never see that. It's a fantasy fight. We'll probably see Walker. You know what I'm saying? Might see Walker Smith versus Floyd Mayweather or some shit before we see that other stuff. But yeah, we got I think Boost sparks him. Yeah, I think Boost beat him too. Casemiro got a done deal with anyway. Yes, sir. Okay, yeah, that's why I may have messed it up. But that's supposed to be going down in April. I think they got a deal already done. So that's why I was saying I would rather see anyway versus Casemiro than anyway versus Donaire. And so I'm with that. I thought Taylor Ramirez was a good fight. Yeah, that was a good fight too. It was a good fight. I'm with that too. Yep, that was a good fight. Yep. I thought the scores were too close to me. Had Taylor a little bit wider than that, but that was a good one. You can even Charlo versus Castano. That had a lot of stuff at stake too. That was a big time fight. Um, yeah, it was a lot of good fights. Yo, this was a good year. Real talk. November was the best month so far. Antonio Nee bothered him. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I don't know about run through, but I think he could have did a little bit better. Because Santiago, if we looked at his resume, and you watch his fights, the dude had 5 draws on his record. But those fights we could have went either way. Like he gave the champion in Kahaus a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? And he's sneaky. He's good though. Santiago is decent. So I don't know about run through, but I think he would have had a better time though. So I'm with you. Um, Warren versus Russell, that's a good fight. I like it. I think they find the amateurs and shit like that. You know, I like it. Two southpaws going at it. I love Warren's last performance, that second round knockout. That was dope. 122 full looks to be Fulton's division. Don't see anybody beating him. I think Raif Salim will give him a good fight. I think Raif Salim will give him a good fight with his athletic ability. I didn't like his performance though, his last fight, last Saturday. But I think Raif Salim actually give him a good run. MJ, don't count out MJ too. MJ can fight too, so we'll see. But I just hope those fights get made. Casemiro, who you got? Who got a done deal? April. Now I'm confused. Casemiro versus anyway. Casemiro versus anyway. My bad, bro. Casemiro versus anyway. April. Low key was a good year. Yeah, it started picking up. We had a lot of fights postponed, and yeah, we had a lot of shit postponed, and a lot. We started complaining and shit, and then those fights that was postponed came. I'm saying happened in the fall, and all those shits all of them happened too, basically, except for Benavidez and Uzcategui. But then we got Kyron Davis, so yeah, yeah, it was dope. Now Red had two action. Yeah, he did. Yep, he sure did. He always in action packed fights. Yep. Diaz, that was a good fight. I like Joette fight was good too. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. It depends. However you look at it, I'm always down with it. The good thing about it that everybody's talking about, what I'm saying, these fights and can remember that shit dope. Because a lot of times, like you get to the end of the year, you be racking your brain. Like that's why I do the awards on my channel. I just did a monthly award uh, about who I have for November, and I've been doing it ever since January, so it kind of keep me in line and focus. And if I'm off, like shoot, let me know. You know what I'm saying for sure. Santiago is a good little fighter, straight up. Yeah, I like him. November was an all-time month. Yeah, it was a good one. It was straight. A lean last performance. Yeah, I ain't like it, man. Yeah, he did Pasillas dirty for sure. 115 Estrada versus Chocolatito. I don't know when that fight gonna happen. Maybe February or March, man. But I want to see the trilogy. You got Franco. Franco is the mandatory for Estrada. You know what I'm saying? Joshua Franco went through. He fought 3 times on top rank. You know what I'm saying? So it's time for him to get a hometown fight or something. I ain't gonna say no easy work, but at least a feel good fight. Let me see. The champions and Cajas and Aoka, they're gonna unify December 31st on New Year's Eve. That's a good fight right there. So it don't stop, man. December gonna be another good month of boxing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. These rankings really haven't changed too much. We just waiting for the top guys to fight. You know what I'm saying? Flyweight. So Artem Daplikana, he's the champion. He had a good title defense. He fought his mandatory Luis Concepcion. They got him down to number 11 now. He stopped him in 9 rounds. He looked good, man. He looked good. He just picked up a mandatory last week. Muhammad Wasim. Wasim didn't look good in that fight. He fought in Dubai. He struggled a little bit, and I was kind of picturing him fighting Dr. Cannon, who is a bigger guy. I think Dr. Cannon going to do some work with him, so they might order that fight pretty soon. So Dr. Cannon, he really haven't been active like that. His last fight before the other week, he fought February 2020. So it's good actually to have these mandatories so you can keep you active. You know what I'm saying? They got Dylan Price, number 8. He was number 14 last month. Now, I don't know if y'all familiar with Dylan Price, but that's a big kid. And he's one of the only the only brothers I've seen down here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he can make 112. If he can, he gonna be a problem. Because a lot of these guys don't really see a lot of speed and slickness down here. It's a lot of straightforward type of fights and stuff like that. Number 5, Ricardo Sandoval. He's fighting on Devin Haney's undercard on Saturday. He's the IBF number 1 and WO number 1 contender. So, and he's the mandatory for Sonny Edwards. So he's a good fighter, good body puncher, strong. This division is pretty good though. Actually, the champions, you got JC Martinez who just fought. You know what I'm saying? His fight ended in a technical decision, but he might be the best one. He's so strong and awkward, and what I'm saying, he's just crazy when he fight. Sonny Edwards is fighting next week. You know what I'm saying? He's facing Jason Mama. That's gonna be in I want to say Dubai. I want to say that's a Pro Bellum card. Junto Nakatani is fighting on Triple G and Murata undercard. I like Nakatani. This one right here, nice. Um, he had a title defense. He fought his mandatory on Valdez undercard in August. He looked real good. He stopped the guy in 4 rounds. That was a former world champion too, Angel Acosta. So I like what Junto Nakatani brings to the table because he's a tall southpaw that like to fight. You know what I'm saying? And he can box a little bit. So yeah, we can get this. Trey, this is what I'm talking about. This is the division I'm talking about too. And we can get this division unified. We'll have some good fights, and they'll get more notoriety. You know what I'm saying? and it'll put them in line to face guys like Estrada or Chocolatito or the winner between Ioka and Kaha. So this is the type of division that should get undisputed. You know what I'm saying? It should. It's not too much. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Politics in this one right here. So yeah, this is an example right here. Matter of fact, all three of these small weights should have undisputed, in my opinion. Let me see where I left off. Aleem, yeah, that one. I had a couple of yeah, it's a couple of upsets, man. A lot of good upsets. You had shoot Rosado and Beck. Some say Usyk and AJ. I don't. Kiko and Galahad, Cambosis and Teofimo. It's some more that was earlier this year. Even Valdez and Burchett was an upset to me. He said, "What are the chances Shakur and Colbert?" Shoot, man, I would say just based on how the track record, I would say slim. I say slim because I mean these guys is talking like they're gonna fight, but I don't know. We know how this politics shit is. If anybody gonna force the fight, it'd be Shakur's side. You know what I'm saying? He'll have more leverage actually. Um, I would love to see that fight though. Two young guys, slick. Yeah. Hopefully it get done. So I'm being sarcastic and shit, but I'm just going off how these guys been negotiating lately. So they ain't giving me no hope. So I can't give it no hope. So I say Slim. He said Lean not going over the top while swimming. Yeah. I didn't like the fight. I think he was trying to prove something, man, too much. I thought he kind of pressed the action. He could have boxed a little bit better. Lee McGregor Farouk didn't happen 2021. I'm not sure. I know Lee McGregor coming back on December 18th, so pretty soon. He just signed a deal with Matchroom, and that fight supposed to happen. The rematch with Farouk should happen at the top of next year. So we'll see. Sandoval, yeah, I like Sandoval. Yeah, he went over there and stopped. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a good fight too. That was a good fight. I'm with you. Beck was tough for me. I was hyping him up. Yeah, yeah. Beck is coming back December 17th though. Yeah, I thought Beck. Well, Beck was doing well, but I think he got that. He still got that issue where he keep his hands a little too much. So he got caught coming in. That was crazy. There was some good knockouts this year too. I'm gonna have fun doing that year end awards though, especially since I've been keeping up with it for sure. So 10, what's this? We have 108. This another division should be unified. Like I said, the super champion and the regular champion, Karaguchi and Bermudez, they supposed to fight. So they're gonna get rid of one of those title, well, that title. It ain't gonna be a regular champion no more. Um, they got my guy Ben Rodriguez. I like him. I don't know if y'all see him on Mikey and Sando Martin undercard. This kid gonna be world champion for sure. So yeah, I like him. And then 105. So 105. So this is where Ugas got a what I'm saying leg to stand on because this division they actually doing a tournament the right way. The super champion, he got like three names, but I call him knockout CP Freshmart. He got a fight coming up in December. He gonna defend against I forgot the guy he gonna fight, but he got a fight coming up. But what the WA did right here is what they should have did with welterweight. They got the regular champion. He's going to face the number one guy, Eric Rosa. That's December the 21st. Number two is going to fight number three. Then the winner of those two fights, they're going to fight each other, and then they're going to be the mandatory for the super champion. That's what the WA should have did at 147. They should have put Ugas in that tournament, bro. They should allow him to go get the biggest fight that he can, and then have the other guys up under him do that. So that's what it is. So yeah, man, it ain't really no changes down here. You know what I'm saying? This is a division that need undisputed for sure. I want to go back to welterweight real quick. So what I'm saying is they had the tournament, Buteyev and James, right? So they could have did Stanionis and Virgil, and Virgil going a different route, Stanionis and Boots. That shit would have made sense to me. And then the winners fight each other. Then the winner be mandatory for Ugas. By the time all those fights is done, Ugas would have fought Spence. Then Spence would have, I guess, he would have fought his IBF mandatory, and then maybe another mandatory, and then he'll fight the winner between the WBA, this mandatory right here. So you know what I'm saying? So Yeah, they messed that up. They dropped the ball on that. And heavyweight had the most drama, but like they're trying to fix that. You know what I'm saying? At one point, like last year, they had like early this year they had like five champions. You know what I'm saying? Because Robert Helenius was recognized as the gold champion. Dubois was recognized as the interim champion, and all those guys was above the rankings. So it was like five champions. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to sort this out. Trevor Brown versus Char. So you got the Perseverance is scheduled December the 9th. So hopefully everything comes out clean with that. And then the winner of that supposed to be the mandatory for Usyk. But then you got two guys who want to eliminate her, Dubois and Hunter. So it makes sense for Dubois and Hunter to fight. Just go ahead and eliminate each other. Then you got Helenius. He won the eliminator versus Karnacki. Those last two fights he had, it was Karnacki was title eliminators. So that shit's all confused. So maybe they can do some shit like this. Do a tournament. Let Brian and Char figure that shit out. And then the winner between that, let's say it's Trevor Bryan. Let him fight Dubois. Let Michael Hunter fight Helenius. The winners fight each other. The winner of that tournament fight Usyk. Then keep them active. You know what I'm saying? It won't mess up undisputed. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do, but that's what I do. Um, big still, big the bully. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let me yeah, check this out. Yeah, man. Salute to everybody coming to the building for sure. Yes, sir. Got your boy on cam and shit. Salute to everybody. So yo, December gonna be crazy, man, for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fights. I'm gonna be covering all that shit too. So hopefully you guys tune in. Don't miss this weekend too. Devin Haney and JoJo, and then you got Tank and Pitbull Cruz. That shit gonna be crazy. I'm looking forward to it for sure. You know what I'm saying? He said Prodigy trainer. Oh, Gary Russell. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I can't remember the last time they had boxing time. Yeah, they World Boxing Super Series probably. The ladies got one now though. You know what I'm saying? With Kaylee Reese and uh Chantel Cameron and who else they had? Jessica Kamara. So yeah, yes sir. They be having them here and there. Anyway, yeah. That was a good one. That was a good one. Even though Tete fell out of that shit, and there's a lot of stuff going on. He said the bar not trying to fight on Triller. Well, shit, bring him to UK. Shit, that's why you do purse bids and bring him over there. Appreciate the recap. Oh, no doubt, bro. I got you. Predictions for this weekend. I like Tank. I like Tank probably like in three. I like Haney by this UD. I was 1-1. Who I missed? Oh, Cambosis and Tiafimo. Man, everybody missed that shit except the people that don't like Tiafimo. That's the one I missed, right? Cambosis and Tio. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I missed that one. Everybody missed that one. I ain't tripping. So I appreciate you, Dub. Yeah, I appreciate you guys too, bro, for sure. Coming through the building. Yo, this shit's like therapy, man, for sure, man. I ain't gonna lie, I be having a lot of information. I gotta get this shit out. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys coming through and what I'm saying, holding me accountable for sure. Yeah, that shit's love. Yeah, y'all don't even know, you know what I'm saying? My man laughing, said facts. So yeah, okay. Well, maybe I'll get it back this week. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it should be a good week. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So make sure you guys tune in. Yo, I appreciate you guys coming through. I'm about to close it out. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need a recap, feel free to, what I'm saying, tap back into the video, rewind it, hit the replay. Um, yeah, I will see what I got coming up this week. I know me and Connor doing the show probably Friday. I'm gonna slide down to Vegas, you know what I'm saying, see what's to it out there. And yes sir. What about this weekend? What you talking about? The fights? What's up, Mondo in the building? What's good with you? He said I'm smelling another upset. Who you got? You think JoJo gonna win, or you thinking another one? What's the upset you looking at, bro? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let me see what you talking about. I think JoJo has a chance though, because JoJo, if JoJo can get him to sit down with him, he can have a chance. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll see. The two big fights. You think Pitbull Cruz is gonna be Tank? I don't know. I think it's gonna look like the Quayoff fight. JoJo is a live dog now. I'm with you. JoJo can win that fight. He can win that fight. We'll see. And he fights on the inside. You know, when they clinching, he'll fight on the inside. The thing he gonna have problems with is the range. And you know what I'm saying? When Haney is at range and keeping that jab in his face, he gonna have problems. Especially trying to go to the high guard. Devin Haney going to be spinning around that shit. You know what I'm saying? Jabbing, spinning. Level combination, spinning. He gotta pick them feet up. I got them big name. I got them big name fighting this month. Um, there's some good names, yo, for sure. And if you like female fight, like the women, it's gonna be a lot of good women fighters too. You got Jessica McCaskill this weekend. She undisputed. Um, Raquel Miller fighting tomorrow. We haven't seen her in a long time. And don't forget tomorrow we got the heavyweight card. Michael Hunter versus Jerry Forrest and shit like that. Which round? I said third round. I say third. Pitbull another made up character tailor made for Tank. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, salute to everybody coming through the building, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you haven't. It's the tank card we're paying for. I don't know, man. I would say yes for me because the fights on the undercard is actually pretty good, honestly. But it's up to you, bro. I can't tell you. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you for sure. I can't tell you. With painted dimensions and range, whether yeah, I mean it could. Listen, it took JoJo a minute to get into that Gary Russell fight, and Gary Russell wasn't moving. He was stationary target. You feel me? So imagine if Haney is running some numbers and moving and jabbing and keeping the distance. Then you got some, you know what I'm saying? You got some difference on your hand. You know what I'm saying? I do like JoJo, but I can't get over. Yeah, I remember you mentioned that yesterday, and I went back and watched it again. I'm like, yeah, he got the size advantage. That's why I'm saying I don't know how long Haney gonna be able to hold 135. So we'll see. Who you got? Bone Thugs. Shit. I like 3-6, bro. I like 3-6. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I like 3-6, but that's a good one. Salute to you, bro. That's tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. I got Katie number one, Carissa two, Jessica three, four vacant. Why four vacant, bro? You're not the IBF. How you got some shit vacant, bro? You gotta have that shit filled. I got Carissa one, Katie two, Amanda three, McCaskill four, and I got what's her name? Pursoon five. That's my five, but it is what it is. Said Mafia. Yeah. Yeah, man. I can't wait for this weekend though. I'm gonna slide down for sure. So we're gonna see what's to it. But he said big facts here. Salute to you, bro. Salute. Real Ghana in the building. Salute to you. All right, fellas, man. I'm about to close it down, man. Salute to everybody that came through. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys. That's my time, and I'm out.